So when you played, in the NFL, so who was the, again, either the most fun or that mini rivalry or like the hardest player? Who's like one of the most memorable players you had to go against?
Well, I'll say Walter Payton was definitely the most notable superstar to me in that time, and I had to face him twice a year, so that was not it wasn't a pleasant meeting, but he to me was the most historic kind of guy that I felt like I played against. Eric Dickerson, I mean, guys like that, but there was something about Walter Payton that was just a little bit different. Sterling Sharpe from the Packers was the coolest dude to play against ever, because he just had fun. Like, he would pick with you. Like, he'd be like, I'm sitting up there, I'm playing bump and run, and I'm locked in, right? And he's like, hey man, don't worry about it. I'm not getting the ball this time. It's going the other way. They're going to run. And I knew not to listen to him, but he would laugh and like, he'd get in our huddle. He'd walk through our huddle and say, what's the call? Y'all know you only play man to man. So I don't know what y'all even in the huddle for, So I really thoroughly enjoyed playing against him, just because he could have fun. There were so many great quarterbacks. There were so many great running backs during my time that you never got a break. I mean, Jerry Rice. So for me, I always felt like every week there was no really letdown. There was never a guy that was any less talented, whether or not you knew them personally or whatever. Like with Sterling, I knew him personally, so that made it even more fun. Peyton, I understood who he was, what he represented as the NFL, and he was the guy that I could go a whole game without, if I didn't have to be face to face with him, I'd be happy.
Gotcha.